Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Seedorf. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that was vital. Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Aimed beyond the defence. He has a Cruyff! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
New Zealand finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff. And smartly reclaimed. Pirlo. And it's De Rossi. Cruyff. That's Vieira. Marcelo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pelé. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Thuram. And Mateus. And it's De Rossi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on, and he's in on goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mateus. Great ball. It's Pelé! That's another chance. And that's a good finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people...
Cruyff! The Rossi is there to clear, and he's had it nicked away. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. De Rossi. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Suarez. And it's Cruyff. And a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
New Zealand have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge going forward.
There will be 1 minute at a
That's
time.
clever. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So, a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
That's really well manoeuvred. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Chelsea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mateus. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Marcelo. This is a promising build-up. Tries to play it through. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for New Zealand.
It's
Number
their second
77,
corner of the game.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 44.
And a shot!
Number 11. Pele.
And now a sudden chance to
Coming on the
counter.
field, Number 9. Mbappe.
It's a sharp pass.
Number 33.
That's
Ibrahimovic.
Nedved.
Number
And that
17,
interception was
Nedved.
most necessary.
Substitution
He
in
read that
progress.
really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It'll be a throw-in. Mateus. Pirlo is onto it in a flash. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. De Rossi. Nedved. This might... It's Ibrahimovic!
New Zealand really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? Ferdinand. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pirlo. Mbappe! Again, a brilliant save. Rijkaard. Nice-looking ball. And he welcomes it in. That's good defending, very good defending. New Zealand needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Goes for a shot!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Substitution for New Zealand. Number 10,
So we have movement on both
Pirlo.
benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 19, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
And here's
2
Eto'o.
added minutes has
No,
been
not
indicated.
quite on the same wavelength. Nedved with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And that's it. Chelsea pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they need.